Okay, for my last journal entry I wanted to talk about how there's a huge difference in a way of thinking in Europe and America with regards to alcohol. Okay, so of course in US this is strict through all 50 states. You know, you have to be 21, usually you get your ID checked every time you buy alcohol before a certain age, etc., etc., etc. And you know, if you it's monitored more closely than you may think. Like if 5 days out of the week you had a beer at lunch, I don't know, maybe someone would say something to you, or if you were drinking most every night when you came home from work, this also would be, you know, of course you'd say maybe you're an alcoholic, and then people would say like, what about your parents, were they alcoholics, stuff, does this run your family, etc. Here in Europe this is so different. People drink, from what I've seen, people drink a ton. In fact, most of the people that I know here in Europe, there are several people that I know here in Europe that would be considered alcoholics in the US, but here it's considered normal. And even professors drink a lot. Okay, so for example, my friend Sukru from Turkey, he recently had a going away party in his faculty, and for the party, the professor was the one who brought out all the alcohol. So they were all sitting around the table waiting, and the professor walks in holding bottles of vodka. And this is, you know, the instructor, the lab coordinator, etc., etc. So, yeah, this is so different here from what I've seen. Even sometimes here after class, I've heard of a number of instances where after class the professor will say, like, okay, who wants to go to the bar? Or they'll say, hey, I'm going to Pogo, or I'm going somewhere in the city if you guys want to join me for drinks. And then they all go out and drink afterwards, like the professors with the students. So yeah, this is a lot different from what I've seen in the US.